In this week's episode, the largest dinosaur ever discovered goes on display in New York, animal rights activist Ric O Barry detained in Tokyo, a deadly snake hides out under a fridge in Australia, and some selfie-snapping monkeys. Starting off in Geneva, where CITES, the body that regulates international wildlife trade, has voted to impose trade sanctions on Angola, Nigeria, and Laos. These countries are in hot water after failing to submit their progress reports for combating the illegal ivory trade. They will no longer be allowed to trade legally in any CITES-listed species until the sanctions have been lifted. In worrying news from Japan, animal rights activist and star of The Cove, Ric O Barry has been detained in Tokyo. It is not clear why he is being held, but officials are claiming there are issues with his visa. O Barry is in the country to monitor the controversial dolphin hunt currently underway in Taiji. This is not the first time that he's been detained, and he claims that it's an attempt to hide the atrocities happening in the Japanese village. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Off to London where, during a mass demonstration against the infamous Taiji dolphin slaughter, David Bowie has been posthumously inducted into the Wildlife Hall of Fame. Bowie gave permission for one of his most popular songs, Heroes, to be used in the award-winning documentary, The Cove. And a skeleton of the largest dinosaur ever discovered has just got on display at the American Museum of Natural History in New York. The 122-foot-long specimen is that of a Titanosaur, an herbivorous dinosaur that lived over 100 million years ago. On to Warsaw, Poland, with a ban on circus animals. The capital city will no longer be allowing traveling circuses on public ground. Circus animals are already banned in several other Polish cities, and circuses countrywide are not permitted to use animals born in the wild. And these Australians were shocked to find a highly venomous eastern brown snake hiding under their fridge. As if having a potentially lethal snake chilling in your kitchen isn't enough, it turns out that the snake had a clutch of 15 eggs. Off to Africa, where a virtual reality film company has given us a chance to quite literally be surrounded by wild animals. Their latest video, filmed at a wildlife sanctuary in South Africa, allows viewers to step right into the middle of a wild dog pack. What other amazing wildlife encounters would you like to see in VR? Off with these selfie-snapping monkeys. When a cameraman sets up a GoPro in the waters of Sri Lanka's Gem River, these playful primates strike some hilarious poses for their impromptu photoshoot. That's it for this week, but we want to hear your opinions on these nature news stories. Tell us what you think in the comments below.